All right. Good morning, guys. Good morning, and thanks for joining with such a short notice on a weekend. So, uh, yeah. So this is Pawan from MGMITtraining. As you see here, so we are here for performance testing and engineering live training with JMeter, BlazeMeter SaaS, LoadRunner, Splunk, and Dynatrace. And most of the participants who joined today are working professionals, right? All of you are from manual testing background, guys.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, sir.
How many of you are from manual testing background?
Sir, I
How
am
many of
from
you?
manual testing.
Okay. Saurabh from manual testing. How about others? How about others, guys? Guys, am I audible? Anil and Arvind?
Yeah, audible. Paul.
Okay. So how many of you are see guys, like the course, the roadmap depends on the target audience, obviously. So I'm not going to, like cover performance testing fundamentals in this batch because most of the people are from manual testing background, right? So however, I need confirmation from you. I need a confirmation from you that all of you are most of you are from functional testing background or manual testing background.
Mostly from manual only, I believe.
Okay, Bansal from
I don't have
functional
manual
testing or
testing.
manual testing.
I
Who is
don't have
this?
manual testing. Anil.
Okay, you don't have any testing experience, but I remember you told that you joined some other training before.
Yeah. What I'm saying that I don't have manual testing background.
Okay, okay, but still you have performance testing background, right?
Yeah.
Fundamentals.
Yeah.
Okay. So the reason why I'm asking is usually in every batch, like when I start from scratch, I will cover this the testing fundamentals. Okay, let me quickly take you through that. So which however, for this batch, I'm not going to cover from scratch. So what do let me explain what do I cover in those PT fundamentals. Okay. So I'll start with I'll start with SDLC. Okay, software development lifecycle and testing lifecycle, right? And what is the difference between functional and non-functional testing? So all these concepts, I usually cover all these concepts, for freshers or for those who don't have any testing background. Okay. So, however, most of the participants in the weekend batch, this batch is for working professionals, and those who are from a testing background or those who already have some prior knowledge in performance testing. All right. So with that assumption, like let me know if you have any concern. So I'm going ahead with that concern, with that assumption.
Sir, will this be not be covering like in our regular classes also, like when we will be starting? Like today is a demo you are saying, right? So we can go through the basics of performance only, whatever you will be teaching us. But if we talk about the regular classes, like at that time we will be going through this, or we will be skipping
Yeah,
this part.
whenever we come across the context, I will explain what is request, what is response, what is header, request header, what is response header. Okay. So what is request header, what is response header, and developer tools, right? So will you be using developer tools, guys? By the way, okay, we'll discuss this in the maybe in the next 10 minutes. First, let me give a brief introduction about myself and the training program. Okay. So this is performance testing career is a low coding or no coding and high package IT career. Okay. Why do we say low coding or no coding? Because some projects for most of the projects you don't require any coding in performance testing. Okay. For most of the projects. However, for some projects you require basic programming like if loop, for loop, those kind of basic programming, while condition. You need to know those, that level of basic coding. So that is why I say like low coding and no coding. Even in the Insta group also, on our Insta page also, we do mention the same thing. This performance testing is low coding or no coding and high package IT career. Okay, so this is our Insta page, guys, wherein we are sharing a lot of openings and new batch updates and all those. Please follow our Insta page if you want to receive those updates. And I'm sharing a lot of openings as well daily. So by the time you wake up, you will see 4 to 5 openings on our Insta page. However, please note that referral openings will be shared to our students in the WhatsApp group only. Now, what is this WhatsApp group? So for every batch, we have a WhatsApp group. We maintain a WhatsApp group for every batch like this. July 2025 batch, or this is a weekend batch, WhatsApp group for weekend batch, and this is October 2025 morning batch, right? So for every batch, we maintain a WhatsApp group like this. So referral openings will be shared in those WhatsApp groups only. Okay. And yeah, and we are offering both online and offline training. Okay. So online training is through Zoom meeting, so which we are in now, and offline training is in, let me show you our offline training. So the left side pick is our Amirpet classroom, and the right side pick is our Madhapur classroom, guys. Okay. So we ran a batch before, this early this year for working professionals, manual, mostly functional test engineers. So this is the classroom, in Madhapur. Okay. So we are running both online and offline training. So we'll see how, if anyone want to join offline training, we can run it from Amirpet classroom. So if you're ready to come for Amirpet classroom on Saturday, so we are, I am ready to, we have a provision, we have that facility, we have a provision for that. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So even if you want to join offline training, we have a provision, so we can run it in Amirpet. Okay. Because Saturday, our Madhapur office will be in like weekly maintenance thing. Okay, weekly maintenance and cleaning thing. That's why we can't take it in Madhapur on Saturdays. So, but if you want offline training, we can run it from Amirpet. So this is our Amirpet classroom, and it is quite adjacent to Amirpet metro station. Okay, and here is the address, guys. Okay, Unit 606 by D, 5th floor, Vasvi MPM Grand. The moment you step down from Amirpet metro staircase, our building entrance will be there. So it is that much closer to Amirpet metro. Okay. Yeah. Now coming back to this, yeah, we'll discuss about this earn while you learn and earn programs later on. So now coming to my introduction, I'm an MCA graduate with over 16 plus years of IT experience, out of which I'm having 13 plus years of experience in performance testing and engineering. And of course, I'm still learning every day, right? So when you are into IT, we have to be learners throughout our life, right? So, and now everyone is a fresher. Everyone is a fresher in terms of AI tools, right? Agree? Everyone is a fresher in terms of AI tools, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter your experience, our experience really doesn't matter. We are learners in AI, right? And I started my career with AppLabs Technologies. If you heard AppLabs Technologies, it is the world's largest independent software testing company, where I had worked for 6 plus years across all major tools like LoadRunner, WebLoad, Performer. And I worked on retail, healthcare, banking, and finance domains. And after leaving AppLabs, I joined Tech Mahindra, another service-based company. So where I got a chance to work on multiple protocols here. So I got a chance to work on 10 LoadRunner protocols. So apart from the regular web and web services protocol, right? These are regular web and web services protocol at that time, which in which everyone will get a chance to get a chance to work. All right. So apart from those web and web services protocol, I got chance to work on TrueClient protocol, Java vUser, Citrix, ComDecom, Oracle NCA, Oracle 2-tier, Oracle Web Apps 11, right? So after leaving Tech Mahindra, so I joined Bank of America, which is a product-based company. I believe all of you know what is the difference between a service-based and a product-based company, right? Everyone?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So Bank of America, a product-based company. So BA Continuum is the organization name which does develop the software and test the software for Bank of America. So BA Continuum is the organization name that I had joined, and where I got chance to work on this JMeter first. First time I had hands-on JMeter was in that Bank of America. while working for Bank of America. And then I also got a chance to work on Jenkins, Splunk, Introscope, Dynatrace, WebLogic Console, OEM, and AppWatch. And apart from the regular load testing and soak testing, I also got a chance to work on capacity planning as well. And while working for Bank of America, so I had I had completed or I had cleared my Splunk and Dynatrace certification. And JMeter which was done later on, but I am certified associate in JMeter, Splunk, and Dynatrace tools. So apart from these I also worked for InnoMinds, which is a service-based company. And later on, while working for InnoMinds, I also worked for, I got a chance to work for SAP Labs. And then State Street was my next product-based company. And then after leaving State Street, I got chance to work with Qualizil India, uh, which is a service-based company again. And my last organization was, last product-based company was Axway India Private Limited. There I worked as a principal quality engineer on Axway Amplify, so which is a integration platform. I hope you know what is meant by an integration platform. Anyone? You might have heard about Dell Boomi, MuleSoft, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, those are integration platforms. So Axway Amplify is one of the integration platform. All right. So coming to training part, so we started these trainings in 2017, end of 2017, around November 2017, if I remember correctly. And we had recently completed 7 years, and we entered, eighth year of training. In both, initially we started with online trainings, but in 2023 we had started classroom training. Not in 2023. Previously, also we ran from some batches before COVID. After COVID, we restarted classroom trainings in 2023. And, around 1,000+ students got trained by us and got placement. Okay. By cracking interviews on their own. Right. That is a notable achievement. So most of our students, I don't say that, everyone cracked interview on their own. Most of our students, crack interviews on their own. About 80% above, I can say above 80% of our students crack interviews on their own. And they will, they survived without any external job support, first thing, with rewards and recognitions, which I'll show that in a moment. Okay. Some of our students who are from mechanical background got best team member award in CTS from CTS, a couple of other companies. Let me quickly show you that. You should be having their screenshots. Yeah. So one of our student, Khalil, he's from mechanical background, and he got best team member award in Cognizant. If anyone is from Cognizant, you should be knowing this Cognizant Cheers Award. And one more student, Bhargav. So he got a performance bonus of 50,000 in the first 6 months itself of his joining with the organization. You can see the organization name here. All right. So most of our students, and one more snapshot. So you can also see one appreciation mail for received by one of our students, previous batch students, from his manager on completing his first year on the left side, right? So you can also see, the appreciation that he received from his reporting manager. All right. So we had, we had trained more than 1,000 students exclusively in performance testing and engineering over the past, 7 years, and 1,000+ students got placement. And this is somewhere around 42nd or 43rd batch. Okay. We have been running performance testing trainings continuously without any break, and this is somewhere around like 42nd or 43rd batch. Okay, this weekend batch. And this is the first time that we started weekend batch. Previously, I tried weekend batch, but that was not successful. That did not go well because guys are those who joined on weekend, they're not practicing, and by next weekend they were forgetting whatever concepts I had covered previously on the last weekend. Okay, that is one major challenge that we had faced, and we had stopped it because it doesn't work. Right. So that did not materialize, and we couldn't continue. And some of them shifted to daily batch, of course. And others, we had refunded the fees. All right. So again, we started this weekend batch again this month. So December 2025 weekend batch. So I hope, it will we'll be able to successfully run this weekend batch with your support, of course. So, without your support, we cannot make it successful, right? So, yeah. Now let me go to the next slide. So we have, couple of other trainers for performance testing. This is about our other performance testing trainer, Shyam. So he's also having 19 years of experience in IT, specialized in performance testing and engineering. So, I only may be taking this batch, running this batch completely. Otherwise, once he join, if at all he joins, like we will have his introduction at that time. Okay. So, and coming to, as I mentioned just now, so usually I'll start with this fundamentals. Okay. I'll start, like, let me show you one of the previous batch playlist URL, just to give you an idea, like, what is the regular pattern that we follow, and like for this batch how are you going to follow. So if you observe here, for freshers, we start with something called know your computer, right? Or KYC, know your computer. I had applied it to just to our our technical jargon. I am saying it as know your computer. So wherein I will cover IP address, public IP, what is private IP, how to connect to a remote desktop, what is ping command, and all this. And most of you are from functional testing background. All of you, almost all of you are from either from functional testing background or having some prior knowledge in performance testing. So I'm not going to cover this. If I need to cover this, like it will take if it is a weekend batch, it will take 5 to 6 months, guys. So what can I do is, all these recorded sessions are uploaded on my YouTube channel as public videos. Anyone having the link can watch them. So if you feel that you want those, so please go through those recording sessions. These are free, these are publicly available for anyone. Clear, guys? Most of these fundamental sessions are available on my YouTube channel as public videos. Please go through them, right? So otherwise, I used to take 2 to 3 sessions for computer fundamentals, and then SDLC, testing lifecycle, and functional versus non-functional testing, right? And type, what is performance testing, what are the reasons for doing performance testing, and for a newly developed application and for an already existing application, etc. And what is request response cycle, what is request response cycle, what are the request methods, right? So all these concepts, I can share these recorded sessions to you. Some of them are private, so I'll share the playlist URL which is having public videos. Okay. Or I'll share the latest batch ones to you. So for these fundamental concepts, okay, if you are okay. Otherwise, if you want me to start from scratch, it will take 5 to 6 months if it is a weekend batch only. If everyone wants, we'll go ahead with that. I can start from scratch for you as well. Okay. But most of the concepts, very well, most of the concepts, that I cover for freshers. Okay. I believe you know very well because you are already into functional testing, right? And these are the performance testing courses offered by us. So we are offering LoadRunner, OpenText LoadRunner, and Apache JMeter, and Dynatrace APM, BlazeMeter SAS, and then Splunk, which is a log mining tool. And recently, next week next week we'll be starting K6 training. K6 is another performance testing tool. So we are planning to start that K6 training. All right. And apart from this, we are also offering other courses like automation testing, Selenium with Java, Tosca automation, Playwright. These are all online trainings, guys, and cyber security. Okay. So these are the various courses that we are offering currently. So these are the performance testing courses offered by me. All these trainings, I am the trainer, for all these tools except K6. K6, we have another trainer. Okay. So we have another trainer for K6. His name is Sharma. Apart from this, we are also providing online training for automation testing and cyber security, guys. I'll take a pause here. Any queries?
Yeah, clear, Pawan. One thing that in performance testing, is there any separate software testing lifecycle for performance?
We will discuss performance testing lifecycle. We have performance testing lifecycle which we can discuss.
Yeah, sure. Thanks.
Okay, so that once the batch is finalized, we will be discussing. So this is a demo session, and by the way, guys, so we need to decide on the batch timings. The main agenda for this demo session is to give like a trainer introduction and what are the courses that we are offering, and to discuss and decide the batch timings as well. Okay, batch timings are currently not yet finalized, as I mentioned in the WhatsApp group, right? Most of you are there in the WhatsApp group, right? This weekend batch WhatsApp group, right? So we'll publish a poll here. We'll publish a poll, or take your preferences here, and then we will decide the timings. We'll finalize the timings. Okay. And like some people have some queries like what are the packages that you can expect, and you'll have obviously you will have some queries like is coding required, right? Do we need to have any programming knowledge, prior programming knowledge? So we'll discuss all those kind of general queries. Clear, guys? So once we finalize the batch, once we finalize the timings and and all, then we will discuss like a performance testing life cycle. What are the different types of performance testing, non-functional testing, and what are the different types of performance testing, and all we will discuss it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, and before I open the floor for any queries, so like let me explain what are the career prospects. What are the career prospects for performance testing, right? So currently, like from 2 months, I have been preparing list of IT companies which are having performance testing openings. Okay. I have been compiling, I have been collecting the list of companies which are having performance testing openings. And if you see here, this is the partial list only. This is the partial list which I came across. All right. And if you see the number of companies which are having performance testing openings is close to any guess, guys? Any guess on the number?
Maybe 50 to 60.
50 to 60. Okay.
80 to 90, I guess, or 100.
Okay. I'm like I'm asking throughout the pan India. Okay, because if you see here, you see Hyderabad, Bangalore, Coimbatore, Gurgaon, Pune, New Delhi, right, Chennai. So any guess on the number of companies which are having performance testing openings pan India?
500 plus.
500 plus is the highest number. Just give me a moment. The number of companies which are having performance testing openings is close to 1500. Okay. So you can see like all these companies are having performance testing openings. You can check in LinkedIn. You can check with the company name in LinkedIn, and you can check yourself whether they are having performance testing openings or not. Okay. So because we are primarily into performance testing training, so I am collecting the list of companies which are having PT openings. And the list is, and the number of companies is, count is close to 1500. Okay. And this is only a partial list. Okay. So whatever I came across, till now, right? So the actual count will be 3 to 4 times of this. Clear, everyone?
Yeah, clear.
Okay. And like let me show you. So I had created one, like if you see these are the current openings in performance testing. Okay. So performance test engineer expertise for Chennai location, Nityo Infotech Chennai, Capgemini, and of course, sorry, this is API automation testing. Sorry, this is automation testing opening. So senior performance test engineer position for Wipro, and performance test engineer Infosys is having around 900 openings, it seems. 900 performance testing openings, and they are having huge resource crunch. Okay. So here you can see maybe this is this is the latest number. They are having 400 openings pan India. Okay. Infosys alone is having 400 openings currently, and they are having huge resource crunch for performance test engineers, particularly in this 3 to 8 years experience band. Okay, these 400 openings are in this experience band only, 3 to 8 years experience band only. Okay, why there is a lot of huge resource crunch, right? So I'll explain that. I will discuss it. And Deloitte is having some openings. Deloitte Consulting, he's having some performance testing openings for Chennai location. And then you have TCS, and then Orcapod Consulting, etc., etc. You see a lot of companies over here, Kairos Technologies, etc. Continuity for Navi Mumbai or New Mumbai, right? So, and these openings are, these Naukri alerts are for only 3 to 4 years of 3 to 4 or 3 to 5 years of experience, guys, by the way. Okay. Let me show you that. Let me show you that for what experience, I got these openings. I had created one dummy profile with 3+ years of experience, 3.5 years experience. This is a dummy profile that I have created. And you see here, I kept a 7 lakhs package, current package, and I did not keep any MNC. And these are the openings that I am getting. Now you can see that these are the openings that you are getting for this profile, right? For particularly for 3 to 5 years experience, PT experience, there is huge resource crunch. There is huge resource crunch that Quality Kiosk is conducting, drives almost every weekend. Okay. You can see the openings over here. I am sharing, any recruitment drives are shared on my Insta page, right? So, however, please note that referral openings can be shared to our students only in the batch WhatsApp group. Okay. So these are all, openings which are available for anyone. If you see here, Quality Kiosk is conducting, drive almost every weekend. Of course, this is automation testing opening. Let me show you some performance testing openings posted by Quality Kiosk. Quality Kiosk is one major company which is facing this huge resource crunch. Well, this is automation testing, automation engineers. How about this? This is functional tester. Yeah, this is for JMeter, performance testing professionals, JMeter. So they are conducting almost a recruitment drive almost every weekend almost. Okay. So some of the openings or drives are not shared here, I believe. Okay. But they are having huge resource crunch for performance testing. Okay. And then yeah, any queries, guys? I will take a pass here. Any queries? And now shall we discuss about the packages?
Yeah, sure.
Or first we'll discuss about the tools first. Okay. What tools do we need to learn? Which one do you want? Tools or packages?
Tool first.
All right.
Yeah.
So let us discuss about tools. How many tools, what are the major tools in performance testing? So I'll go to the slide for that. So these are the major performance testing tools in the market, guys. Okay. So if you see here, so first comes LoadRunner. LoadRunner is a licensed tool, and it is owned by OpenText now. So you might have heard about it previously as HP LoadRunner, Micro Focus LoadRunner, correct?
Yeah.
Right. So now it is OpenText LoadRunner because OpenText has acquired that Micro Focus company. Our OpenText acquired, bought this LoadRunner tool from Micro Focus. Sorry, I think OpenText acquired Micro Focus company itself. Previously, it was Micro Focus LoadRunner. Previously, till 2023, LoadRunner was owned by Micro Focus. So, however, in 2023 or 2024, OpenText has acquired Micro Focus. So this is now it is called as OpenText LoadRunner, which is a licensed tool, and it is the costliest performance testing tool in the market, right? Then comes JMeter, Apache JMeter, which is an open source tool. This is the most popular open source tool. So apart from this, we also have NeoLoad, another licensed tool, and K6. K6 is another tool, but this is a developer friendly tool. Basically, we need to learn JavaScript for that for K6. For K6, guys. Okay. Apart from this, apart from K6, most of the performance testing tools are record and playback tools. Means you don't need to know any prior programming knowledge to learn this or to work on these tools, either LoadRunner or JMeter or NeoLoad, right? But if someone is having Java basic knowledge, that will be helpful for JMeter because JMeter is a Java application. JMeter itself is a Java application. And if you have any basic knowledge of C language, that will be helpful for working on LoadRunner tool, right? Even if you don't know, not at all a problem because we will not write any code from scratch. We will not write any code from scratch. Tool will generate the tool, guys. Tool will generate the script. Except K6, the tool, your performance testing tool will generate the script. Okay. However, we need to do some enhancements for which we require minimum logical skills. We need to make the script, work for thousands of users or lakhs of users. So we need to do some script enhancements which requires minimum logical skills, right? And I believe, like those who are already into functional testing, without logical skills, you can't write test cases, positive test cases or negative test cases, particularly negative test cases, right? To write negative test cases, you require, very good logical skills, isn't it? Both happy path scenario and negative test cases. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. So those level of, minimum logical skills would be enough for doing the script enhancements. In performance testing, scripting will be the, scripting will make 50% of your career. Basically, like you'll be spending most of the time in scripting and executions, right? So for which we require, minimal logical skills. And those who are coming to offline, basically those who meet me in person, I'll conduct a simple assessment. And I suggest, I give some advice like whether this performance testing will suit or not for them. Okay. But as you are joining online, as you are already into functional testing, I don't think that it is required for you. Okay. And apart from this, we also have WebLoad, Sil Performer, RPT, IBM RPT, Gatling, Locust, Grinder, etc., etc. This is the list of performance testing tools. Apart from that, there are some monitoring tools like Nmon, Java Melody, Introscope. Of course, Introscope, bit obsolete now, and Sidescope is also a bit obsolete. So along with JMeter, most of the companies are using InfluxDB and Grafana or Elk Stack for monitoring. And apart from this, we also have some log mining tools like Splunk, Sumo Logic, Datadog, ELK, right? And there are some APM tools for performance engineering, like or we call it them as application performance monitoring tools, APM tools. And Dynatrace is the market leader in APM tools. Then comes AppDynamics, New Relic, Elastic APM, etc. Okay. So, as your experience grows, you may get chance to work on most of the tools. But however, to start with, what are the tools required to enter performance testing, right? So first major tool is JMeter, because this is an open source tool, and most of the service-based companies use this JMeter. Service-based companies are using JMeter. Okay. So Apache JMeter and so for freshers, right? For freshers, so JMeter is mandatory. JMeter is mandatory. Okay. Not only for freshers, for up to 2 to 3 years of experience as well. Okay. So JMeter is mandatory. JMeter, and nowadays most of the companies are using BlazeMeter SAS for text executions. BlazeMeter SAS is being used for text executions. Okay. Right. When I say BlazeMeter, many people, some people assume that it is BlazeMeter plugin for Chrome browser. No, this is BlazeMeter SAS, which is used for JMeter text executions. Okay. So for 2 to 3 years of experience, these tools are mandatory. Okay. Now, how about 3+? If someone want to, if someone is already having functional testing experience, and if you want to claim 3+ years of experience in performance testing, or if you are already having 3+ years of experience into performance testing, right? So both this JMeter, apart from this JMeter and BlazeMeter SAS, you also require any one APM tool, okay, like Dynatrace, or any one APM tool would be enough. There are multiple APM tools. Any one APM tool would be enough. So this is the ideal skill set that you should possess, or you should mention in your CV, for 3+ years of experience to get good amount of calls, interview calls, as well as selection criteria, to fulfill the selection criteria. All right. Now suppose if you are already into service based company, if you are already into performance testing on JMeter, and if you want a better package, very good package, and good work life balance, right? So obviously, you need to target product based companies. And product based companies, if you want to get a very good package and very good work environment, work culture, and very good package, particularly first thing, and very good employee benefits, we also require this LoadRunner, JMeter, BlazeMeter SAS. Again, as I said, most of the companies are using this for test executions, okay, and Dynatrace. So basically, if you want to target a good package in a product-based company, we need to add your LoadRunner also to the skill set. Clear, guys, everyone? So this is the tool requirement. Apart from this, see, we need monitoring tools as well. Monitoring tools, and these are simple tools. You can learn it in a couple of hours. Monitoring tools like InfluxDB, Grafana, Stack. Okay, even these are required for these 3+ years of experience as well. I'll mention it here. So in the order of priority. All right. So, and these are simple tools, guys. These are simple tools which you can learn in couple of days or couple of hours. If you sit to, couple of hours together, you can complete in 3 to 4 hours. InfluxDB can be, you can learn InfluxDB in 3 to 4 hours, Grafana in 3 to 4 hours, and, to have hands-on practice as well. Okay. As well as Stack, right? So this is about tool requirement. Am I clear or any queries, guys, here?
Clear, Pawan.
Clear, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
And now coming to, we'll discuss packages, expected package first, and then we'll discuss about the fee structure. So for freshers, yeah, I'll write it down here,
For freshers, no need to learn LoadRunner.
for freshers, JMeter is preferable than LoadRunner.
Okay.
JMeter is preferable because, for mandatory, that JMeter has become mandatory, particularly from pandemic time. Most of the companies switched to open source tools after pandemic, post COVID, and that is how JMeter has gained market share, from the licensed tools. But I'll come to that. There are some freshers who learned both JMeter and LoadRunner, and they got very excellent packages. Okay. Now coming to packages, we'll discuss that in a moment. For freshers, what is the package range for freshers, guys? Yes, guys.
8 LP.
3 to 5 LPA. Okay. That is a package that freshers can expect. Yes or no? 3 to 5 LPA. Okay. So, however, our students got in this year, particularly this year in 2025, some of our freshers got 6 LPA, right? And any guess, what is the max package that our freshers got?
I think 8 LPA.
Any other number? Okay. So let me explain. One of our previous batch student from this year, got a package of, he got offer in Jan 2025 as a fresher, and important thing is he's from BSc Agriculture background. Okay. His achievement is on our Insta page. I don't want to show it here. Okay. For some confidential reasons. But, he got a package of about 10 lakhs. Okay. That is a max package, the maximum package that our fresher got till date. Right. It is about 10 lakhs and below 11. Okay. And surprisingly, that guy, there is no surprise actually. So he deserves it. He deserves a lot more than that. So he's from BSc Agriculture background. Okay. The max package, this in 2025, one of our student Manasa got from Manasa. Her qualification is MBA 2024 passed out. She got 6 LPA from EY Hyderabad. So this is about our students, guys. Let me separate this. Usually, this is the normal package range for freshers, right? So, however, our students got these packages like of 6 LPA in EY Hyderabad. That is first achievement, and then another guy from Raghu BSc agriculture background. Okay, I can show his inquiry form in a moment. So please stay back. So agriculture background, agriculture 2024 passed out. He got about 10 LPA. And if you can meet me in person, I can show his offer letter as well. Okay. So these are the package. These are some outstanding students this year from freshers, and these are the packages that they got. Now coming to experience. So 3+ years of experience. I know any guess how much package that you can expect for 3+ years of experience? Average packages. Let us discuss about average packages. Okay. Let's not take exceptional guys or exceptional packages. For 3+ years of experience, you can expect somewhere around 8 to 10 LPA. 8 to 10 LPA, or like wait, I'll separate it into service-based and product-based companies again. Service-based companies offer somewhere around 6 to 8 LPA. Yeah, 6 to 10 actually. 6 to 10 are yeah, there are people who got 6 to 10 LPA in service-based companies also. And product-based companies offer somewhere around for 3 years experience. Product-based companies offer somewhere around 8 to 12 LPA for 3+ years of experience in PT. For performance testing guys, by the way. Yeah. So these are the packages that you can expect for 3+ years of experience. Any queries guys? 6 to 10 LPA in service-based companies and product-based companies 8 to 12 LPA. And these are the packages, average packages in Hyderabad or Bangalore location. If it is Mumbai or some Pune, packages will be slightly higher than that. Bangalore also it will be slightly higher than Hyderabad. Any queries?
As of now, clear, Pawan. Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. So these are the packages that you can expect. Now coming to fee structure for this training. So for JMeter, if someone want only JMeter, fees is 10K. Okay. So, but JMeter plus, but this is required only for, this is enough only for freshers. Okay. And for, for those, for 3+ years of experience, as we discussed it, right? So I'll give the fee structure over here, 2 to 3 years of experience. Okay. For 2 to 3 years of experience, for all these tools, JMeter, BlazeMeter, SAS monitoring tools like InfluxDB, Grafana, Telegraph Stack, Elk Stack, Telegraph, and Elk Stack. Fees is 15K. If the training is, and the training duration will be 75 hours. That is important, right? How many hours of training that you are getting, how many applications that we are covering. The number of hours, training hours depends on, how many applications that we are covering and how many hours of training, how much in depth we are providing, right? So fees is that, 15K for this. And for 3+ years of experience, you also require Dynatrace tool, right? Apart from this, right? So for this fees is 20K for this weekend batch guys. This is for weekend batch. Okay. So as I mentioned, this is the first time that we are running weekend batch. I don't know the exact number of hours that we get. For every batch, we maintain a batch tracker sheet. Let me show you one of the previous batch tracker sheets. Okay. So that you'll get an idea on what basis I am giving those duration, right? So every day, I will track the time, session time like this. This is our latest batch, October 2025, morning batch, daily batch. This is daily batch. So here, if you see here, I will track the timings, including 5 minutes also. So if I start the session at 10:15, I'll note it as 10:15. 10:25, I'll note it as that way. So, and the total number of hours, we see the total number of hours. And if you see any complete, this is an ongoing batch. This batch is still ongoing. And if you see any completed batch, let me show you a couple of completed batches. Example, April 2025 batch or June 2025 batch. I'll open one of them. So if you see here, this batch came up to 80 hours. Total number of hours, for this, that batch took, 80 hours, June 2025 batch, right? 93 hours and so on, right? So based on this, I'm telling these numbers, guys. Okay. Right. So for 3+ years of experience, you require all these tools. And for this, only for this weekend batch, it is 20,000. Okay. Because, for weekend batch, I'm not going to cover live training. I'm not going to give live training on those, computer fundamentals and all those. What is IP address? What is how to connect to a remote desktop machine and all. Right. But we'll discuss it, once we get a proper context, we'll discuss those. If you have any queries, we'll discuss those. Clear, everyone?
Hello. Hi, Pawan.
Yes.
I have
Yeah,
an
tell me.
doubt over here. You said that we are not covering that IP address and etc. That would may affect on the JMeter or anything else which we are like learning. Is this
And
the
that's why I
basic?
asked you to go through those recorded sessions. And those are computer fundamentals. Okay. And if you are already into IT, so we expect, like we are expecting that you know all those concepts. If not, please go through the recording sessions.
Yeah.
Okay. So for this monitoring and analysis. And you know how to do a remote desktop connection? Most of you? Or
Mm.
don't know?
Remote desktop means, Pawan, it's a local, right? Local host.
Not local host. Remote machine means some other machine connected to the same network. So we can do remote desktop connection to, guys, I'll show that once we start the text executions, I'll show that again. Okay. But usually we'll spend more time on the, for freshers, we'll spend more time. But for you, like once we start text executions, it will be training. The whole training is going to be realistic, guys, by the way. Realistic in the sense, I will explain you how you are going to do performance test executions in a real time environment. Okay. I'm going to use minimum 2 machines for this. I'll be throughout the training, I'll be using 2 machines for this, because your application will be running on some remote machine and you will be working from your office laptop and you will be using JMeter on a, on your either on your office laptop or another remote machine. I'll be covering all those. I'll be covering all that, let me show you. So basically I am maintaining 2 machines here at my home for these trainings. Okay. So it will be like I will be covering in a real world scenario. Okay. So if you observe here, this is another laptop. See, this is my laptop. This is the laptop that you are seeing now, whose name is host name, whose name is Lenovo ThinkPad. Sorry, whose host name is Lenovo ThinkPad. How can we check the machine name? What is the command to check our machine name? What is the Windows command to check the machine name, to check our machine name, guys?
Host.
Host name, right? Host name. Host will not give that. Host name is the command, right? So this is my machine name. Lenovo ThinkPad is my machine name. The other way to check is you can go to this PC properties and you can check it out from there, isn't it? This is my machine name. Lenovo ThinkPad is my machine name. Okay. So these are the concepts that we cover for freshers. Okay. Host name and see and you can go through those recorded sessions. Parallelly, you can go through the recorded sessions. And I'm using another machine on which I have this application to be tested. We call it as SUT or AUT, application under test or system under test. So I have that that applications, some enterprise Java applications running on that machine. My database is there on that machine. Tomcat server running on that machines. Even Splunk and Dynatrace are also running on that server. So I will use, this is the real time. This is how it is going to be in the real time. In real time, you will have all these tools on a remote machines, and you will be connecting to those remote machines from your office laptop. So your office laptop will be used for doing scripting, script debugging, mail communication, browsing, etc. Browsing, connect to the remote machines or servers, etc. Okay. And later on, Later on, I am going to cover, some applications in AWS cloud. Okay, we are going to do scripting and executions on some applications running in AWS cloud. Executions also will be done from AWS cloud machines. So that also I am going to cover, right? But these fundamentals, but we cannot ignore these fundamentals. I agree, we can't ignore these fundamentals, right? So please go through the recording sessions, or let me know if you want to take from scratch. If you want from scratch, fees will be 25K for that. Okay, number of training hours, will increase. So the fees also will be increased accordingly. If you want from scratch, okay, we'll go with the regular fee structure. So which is, like 25K. Then the fee structure would become 25K, including Dynatrace. Because, fundamental sessions will come around like 15 to 20 hours. Okay, so you can discuss that in the WhatsApp group. All of you are added to the WhatsApp group, right? You can discuss that in the WhatsApp group and you can come back whether you want to go through the recording sessions or whether you want live training on that. I'm open for anything. Okay. Any other queries, guys, before we close today's session? So before we close today's session, guys, so please follow our Insta page, save my WhatsApp number. We will not send one-on-one messages. Okay. We don't send one-on-one messages. So we will send only broadcast messages. Right. So only those who saved my WhatsApp number will receive those broadcast messages, first thing. And then second thing is, please follow our Insta page, whether you join the training or not, whether you confirm or not. So, like I need confirmation by today, end of the day, and we'll discuss timings also. I'll publish a poll again in the WhatsApp group because the final list of members is added to the WhatsApp group. I'll publish a poll again and we can discuss the timings also here. So based on that, we'll decide and we'll start, like today evening or tomorrow for this weekend, right? And anything else that we want to discuss? So please follow our Insta page, guys. So you'll get, free updates on openings, IT job openings, as well as new batch updates, right? And follow our, subscribe and turn on all notifications on my YouTube channel. I had already shared to you demo session, right? So we are glad to say that we got 14,000 subscribers with only performance testing course alone till date. Okay, so like recent automation testing and these all are started this year only. We entered automation testing training and cybersecurity training only in 2025, but we reached this milestone in the beginning of this year with only performance testing course. We reached that milestone of 14,000 subscribers. So subscribe and turn on all notifications, guys. And any other queries, guys? Only timings discussion. Batch timings is pending, right? So we'll discuss that batch timings.
So
Yes.
in all our training,
Huh.
will you the real-time against scenarios?
Yes, we are completely covering real-time applications. Good question. Thanks for asking that. Thanks for giving me a chance to answer it. So the complete training will be on real-time applications. Okay, no demo applications. Particularly for your batch, so for freshers and I cover 1 or 2 demo applications, but for your batch, this will be completely enterprise Java applications, Salesforce and ServiceNow applications. I'm going to cover one Salesforce application, which no one else can cover. No other trainer can cover. The reason, I'll tell you the reason why. Okay, so this is one of the Salesforce application that I am going to cover. Let me show you that Salesforce application. So you may ask me like, well, how can we check whether it is how can we check whether this is what kind of application it is, guys? Anyone? How can we confirm whether this is a Salesforce application or not? How can we check what kind of application it is? Those who are from manual testing background, you should be knowing it, guys. You know that.
Not secure.
Huh?
It's not HTTPS.
It's not?
HTTPS.
No.
It's asking for a SSL certification. Means like
No. Guys, you know developer tools, right? Do you
Yeah.
use developer tools or no?
We can check the server name. In the request header,
Yeah, that is one way. Good. Who is this? May I know who is this?
Vishu,
Issue. Yeah. So that is one way to check that. We can check the response headers. But how do you check response headers? How do you see request headers, response headers, and all those?
F12, developer tools.
Developer tools, right? So
Yes.
wait. Recording is in progress, right? Yeah. So you can open, you can use F12, click F12 and to launch developer tools. Guys, do you use developer tools or no? In functional testing, are you using developer tools or no?
Yes.
Developer.
No, I'm asking, functional testing engineers, those who are already having experience in manual testing. Are you using that, developer tools or no?
Yes, we'll use.
You know that, right? Developer tools. So this is developer tools. And if you go to network tab and, if you send the request again, I'm doing control refresh to send the request again. I'm doing a control refresh to send the request again. Now, if you see here, say in one of the, you see that in the, if you see in request also, in one of the requests also, you can see that, I believe. Just wait for a moment, 1 second. Yeah. Do you see that here, Salesforce? You see the word Salesforce here? You can check it from here, or else you can also check the response headers. Okay. If you see the response headers of the main request or any request, right? It should be, let me check it. That is, yeah, you can see here, server is SFDCH, right? And this confirms that this is a Salesforce application. Clear case. So the complete training will be on real-time applications. First thing, if you join weekend batch, right? So the complete training will be on real-time applications. Okay. And I'm going to cover one enterprise Java application for monitoring and analysis purpose, which I will set up on your machine. I will set up on your machine as well as that is there on my server machine as well. Okay. Any other queries, guys? And now once you work on these real-time applications, Salesforce application like this, you can work on any application. And by the way, few of the participants mentioned that that when they join online training, they will feel sleepy, or they will lose focus, right? So for that, what I suggest is, what I proposed is, every participant should turn on the camera if you don't have any concern. Let me know that also. If anyone is having any concern, please let me know that. Anyways, this is a weekend training only, and you join from home only, right? So to make the sessions interactive and get that classroom kind of, or do you want offline training? Anyone want offline training?
No, online is better, Pawan.
Online is okay. Okay.
And then, Pawan, I have one query. Suppose if we want to make a live project, means like how much that is cost overall?
No, the training will be on real-time applications itself. What do you mean by live project? Live project means if you want, work in a project, you have to come offline. First thing, no one will provide online training on real-time applications, because if when you are working for a project, we'll sign something called NDA, right? Non-disclosure agreement.
Yeah.
So if someone is giving training on real-time online training on real-time applications, and if that goes to the client, they will be put behind the bars first of all. So no one will provide, online training on real-time applications, first thing. Okay, because we'll be signing an NDA. Even if you are doing freelancing project also, we'll be signing an NDA, non-disclosure agreement, that, we will not share any project information to any third person, right? So no one will dare to provide, online training on real-time applications, first thing. Second thing is, these are real-time applications. No one will provide training on Salesforce application, I bet. Okay. Show me any trainer who provides, training on Salesforce application. Show me any trainer who provide performance testing training on Salesforce application. You'll get training free of cost. No one will dare to touch, because these are bit complex applications. right? And they don't want to, spend more time, in giving the training, right? Second thing, so I am giving training on real-time applications. This is one application that I am going to cover. Okay, let me show you a couple of other applications, other real-time applications. So this is one more application that I am going to cover. This is a real-time application, HTTPS, and it is real-time application. So this is one application that I am going to cover in the training. Okay, so all these are real-time applications. If you want, hands-on experience on a real-time project, the fees is 1 lakh rupees. We have it in Madhapur. We are starting it from next January onwards. And some of other trainers are running it also. They are charging 2 lakhs for your information. Okay. They are charging 2 lakhs for the training on real-time applications. But we are, we will keep 1 lakh as a training fees on. It will be purely on projects. You'll have a proper ID card. You have to wear that ID card. We require your, ID proofs for attending that. Okay. Am I clear?
Yeah, clear.
Yes.
So I heard that recently, only last month or last month, I heard that someone is running a training in Madhapur purely on, real time. They are saying real time projects, it seems, but I'm not sure how real they are, how genuine they are, but they are charging 1 to 2 lakhs of fees. Okay. And it is offline training only. It can't be online, because if with these recording sessions, I'm going to share these recording sessions, right? If this someone complain with these recording sessions to the client, so we will be put behind the bars. Okay, because we signed that NDA and we are not supposed to share any confidential information to any third party. Any other queries?
No, yeah.
Unless until you are sitting beside them, you are sitting beside them, and we can't provide that real-time projects training in online. But we are providing real-time applications. So, and we'll be covering mostly scripting on these real-time applications. And test executions, I am having some test applications on my server machine, over which I will be covering those executions, monitoring, and analysis. Okay. Anything else? Any other queries?
Yes,
what
sir.
the protocols you are going to?
What protocols we are going to cover? Yes, web protocol. We'll spend most of the time on web protocol. So we'll be developing web HTTP HTML scripts, web HTTP HTML, and API testing. I'm also going to cover API testing. Web services, no one is using web services, but still, to give you basic idea, I'll be covering web services as well. Okay. But majority of the applications will be web applications that you will be coming across, or API testing. You will be mostly doing either web protocol or API testing. Or, there are tens of protocols for instance. Okay. We can't cover all those in the training. For example, LoadRunner supports, 30 plus protocols, 30 plus protocols. Right? But to enter a career in performance testing, to make a career in performance, start a career in performance testing, this is enough. Web-based HTML web services API testing is enough. Okay. But if you want to get into some SAP company, we have a separate training for that SAP performance testing with LoadRunner and Dynatrace. That is with LoadRunner and Dynatrace, not JMeter. And by the way, so how many tools you want to learn? So, please let me know in the WhatsApp group whether you want to learn LoadRunner also. If you are targeting product-based company and good package, you need to learn LoadRunner as well. Or else, if you want some performance testing job, these are enough. JMeter, BlazeMeter, and Dynatrace are enough. Okay. Any other queries, guys? Yeah. Let me show you how many protocols LoadRunner supports. Okay. LoadRunner supports 30 plus protocols. Right. So if you see here, how many protocols are there. So in each column, we have 6 protocols. In that way, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, right? 6 into 6, 36 plus 2, 38 protocols. LoadRunner currently, this is the latest version of LoadRunner, 2025 version. This version supports 38 protocols. Okay. So we can't cover all those in the training. We'll be covering web services and API testing. And once you are good with these protocols, you can work on any other protocol. I did not take any training to work on Java views or protocol, or when I worked for, as I mentioned just now, I got a chance to work with multiple protocols in Tech Mahindra. I did not take any training to work on TrueClient, Java, vUser, Citrix, etc. Concepts remain the same. Only your application protocol changes. Okay. I did not take any training to, to work on these projects. Right. So even I did not take any training for web protocol also. Of course, that is a different story because I started my career around 2010, performance testing career around 2010, and my IT career around 2005. Okay, so once you work on any protocol, once you are comfortable with correlation and parameterization concepts in both in either LoadRunner or JMeter, you will be able to work on. You should be able to work on any protocol. Any other queries, guys?
Sir, how will be justifying that my 4 year experience in manual testing while shifting to the performance testing?
You can claim, or you can say that you are going to do hands-on. You are going to get hands-on experience in this training. Oh, by the way, thanks for asking. Who is this? Who is
Saurabh.
this? Saurabh. Yeah, thanks for asking that question. So basically, every participant should work on the script and share it to me for review. Okay, I am going to review each and every one script like this. Do you see that here in the batch tracker sheet in the same Excel sheet? I have one more sheet for a couple of more sheets for script review. And this is one application that I covered for them. AOS is one application. TGH is second application. This one. TGH is nothing but this one. So you need to, everyone should share the script to me for review. And I'm going to review the script in front of you. I'm going to give you a rating based on, based on your script, the quality of the script, or, whether did you implement all the script enhancements that were discussed in the training program. Okay. So this way you will get, confidence, or, you will be able to compete with, or you will be better than few real experience guys also. Okay. And that is how our students got 50,000 performance bonus in the first 6 months. Okay. And best team member award in the first 6 months as well. I can show you the chart conversation also shared by those students. Okay. See, for example, Khalil, who is from mechanical background, he got best team member award in the first 6 months of his career because he did, worked on the assignments given. Let me show you that exactly. So throughout the training, he utilized the training very well, worked on all the assignments, and that is how he got a best team member award in the first 6 months itself. Even though he went with complete fake experience, he don't have, prior to joining our training, he used to work in mechanical, some mechanical job. Got it, guys? However, as he utilized the training very well and he followed our instructions and he got hands-on experience, he got this, best team member award. If anyone of you are from Cognizant, you can check his name in the portal. You can check his name and you can check his, the rewards and recognitions that he won in the Cognizant portal. You can verify that. Okay. And another team member, like another participant, another student got 50,000 performance bonus in the first 6 months itself again. Okay. And Accelerate is the company name. Right. And this is a Khalil Sheikh, award actually, or reward from Cognizant. This is from, this guy is from mechanical background. This guy, I don't remember what is his background, but like he got a very good performance bonus for in the first 6 months itself. Okay. The reason is I ensure that every participant get hands-on experience by doing script review. Other trainers and other training institutes, like most of other training institutes, they just go on delivering and they will finish the training, whether they don't bother whether you are able to assimilate and whether you are able to practice or not. But for me, everyone should work on the script and share it to me for review. Otherwise, I am not going to allow from the next session onwards. Please note this. I am telling this on a recorded line. If you are ready for that only, join the training. Okay. Any queries?
And if the load runner is included in this course, what will the fee structure?
Fee structure
Because you
will be
have a,
LoadRunner plus Dynatrace. If you join LoadRunner, I strongly suggest you to join both LoadRunner and Dynatrace. Okay, fees will be 20K for this. And JMeter, JMeter I had already explained, right? So if someone want LoadRunner and Dynatrace also, fees will be 20K.
no. I was saying like you have mentioned in the line number 5. In that scene, load runner will be
In
included.
this case,
Yeah.
JMeter,
Load.
LoadRunner, BlazeMeter,
No,
SAS
no,
and
no, no, no.
Dynatrace.
Line number 5.
Line number
3+
5.
year of
Okay.
experience.
Uh-huh.
In this case, load runner will be included. And what will be the total hour for that training?
LoadRunner 75 hours. LoadRunner 75 hours, Dynatrace 15 to 20 hours. Total 100 hours.
Okay. What you are saying is like for the 3+ year of experience, that will
Hmm.
be the best for load runner and that mentioned in the 5th line. Correct?
No, if 3+ years, these are enough. Actually, these are enough. But if
Okay.
you want, like 4 to 5 years experience,
Yeah.
right? 4 to 5 years experience, then this combination would be required. The next one. 4 to 5 years experience, and if you want to target product-based companies, even for service-based companies. But if you want 4 to 5 years of experience, you want to compete with 4 to 5 years of experience, guys. Then you require LoadRunner, JMeter, BlazeMeter, and Dynatrace. And total fees is 40K for this. Number of training hours is 200 hours approximately. And including, CloudWatch, AWS CloudWatch. Those are all small tools, DB tools. Okay. DB tools, Linux commands. Most of the, I will cover a database tool called DBwer in that. Okay. In that program. So there are some database, these are universal database tools used by most of the companies nowadays. DB tools, Linux commands, all this comes to 200 hours. Fees will be 40K for that.
Okay.
You start with JMeter and then, start with JMeter first, and then you can, if you want, you can enroll for LoadRunner as well. Okay. And if you make a one-time payment, you will get 10% straight away discount. So after discount, the fees will be 36,000. If it is a one-time payment only, if it is one-time payment only.
If it is EMI, how could we need to pay the uh,
You can pay 10K per month, something like that. 10, or like once we start JMeter, you have to pay 10K, and once you start LoadRunner, you have to pay remaining 10K. So you can pay in installments.
is this applicable for every like 2-3 years experience?
Yes, for everyone. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So if you still have any queries, we can connect one-on-one, guys. Okay. So it's almost 1.5 hours that we started. We are into the demo. So I'll stop it here for today. Let me update the tracker sheet. Batch tracker sheet. Please share your mail IDs, guys. I'll share the course contents. By the way, I'm sharing the course contents through my Google Drive. If you did not receive course contents, please share me your mail ID, because if I'm sharing in WhatsApp, my WhatsApp is becoming heavy. So because of lot of inquiries, so I'll be sharing through my Google Drive. I have this JMeter and LoadRunner, course contents over here in the form of PDF documents. I'll share it through my Google Drive. So if you want that course content document, please ping me your Gmail ID. Okay, I'll stop it here, guys, for today. So please don't forget to save my WhatsApp number. Otherwise, you will not get notifications. This is my WhatsApp number. Okay. If you did not save it before, please save it as Pawan MGMITtraining. Okay. And subscribe and turn on all notifications to my YouTube channel. We are providing free trainings on some webinars, basically 2-3 hours webinars, almost every quarter. Every quarter we are conducting some free trainings. So if you want to get those notifications, please save this WhatsApp number as Pawan MG MITtraining. All right, and follow our Insta page if you want to get these batch updates and our students' achievements. right? Our students' achievements and new batch updates, as well as IT openings. So, by the way, those who are from functional background, how many of you attended this QE conclave event? Anyone attended this QE conclave event? Or is anyone aware of that QE conclave event? So last month on 20th November, Qualizil has conducted a event in HICC Hyderabad. The agenda is engineering trust in the age of AI. Okay. So how many of you are aware of this? We had attended with our students. I made them enrolled, and we had attended. I had attended this event along with a few of my students. Okay. So these are the event pics, and these are the goodies. What we call that? Huh? These are the what second goodies, what is that important? But they gave some nice three in one charger here, charging cable here, and then some steel water bottle, and apart from like valuable wonderful lectures like by 12 plus speakers. So okay. That I think they had 17 plus speakers. Okay, around 1,000 plus participated. Actually, this count is not updated, but in the event we got a count of 1,000. They got a count of 1,000 who are representing 600 plus companies. Okay, 1,000 people from 600 plus companies attended the event, and I made most of our students register for that event. Some did not get a confirmation for the event. That's why they couldn't attend. Only very few people attended that. But those who are having official email ID, their registrations were approved. All those who are having an official email ID, their registrations were approved and they attended the event. Okay, so they are conducting every year. So for this year, it mostly they conduct it on Thanksgiving Day because that is a holiday for US, and they conduct it during that time mostly. This was conducted on 20th November, Friday. Okay, so even you get those kind of updates whenever there is a event like this, which will be helpful for IT engineers. So I'll be sharing those updates on my Insta page as well. Okay, so that's all for today, guys, for today's demo. So we'll discuss about we'll finalize the timings in the WhatsApp group. Please vote. I'll publish a poll again. So please vote, and so that your opinion counts. Okay. If you don't vote, simply your opinion will not be counted. Your preferred timing can't be counted, obviously. So please vote for your vote. What is the preferable time for this weekend batch? All right. So any queries, guys, before we close today's session? One more minute. We'll have one more minute.
For course content, through which number we have to send our emails?
To this mail ID, to my WhatsApp number.
Yeah, sure.
Please ping your mail ID on my WhatsApp number through a direct message. Don't share it in the WhatsApp group. Please share it. Please send me a DM. Please share your mail ID through a direct message to this WhatsApp number.
Sure. Thanks.
All right, then can we close the session, guys? For today or for this hour?
Sir, regarding placements, how will you help us after the completion of course?
Oh yeah, yes. So one thing is we are collecting, I am sharing almost 4 to 5 openings daily on my Insta page. First thing. Okay. So I'm collecting from various sources. So if you see here, you can see I'm sharing a lot of openings on my Insta page. And of course, these are open for anyone, right? Anyone who is following our Insta page can apply for those, isn't it? See, for example, Mindtree is having some drive today, I think. Do you see the date anywhere? I think this is today only. 9 to 12, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Do you see date anywhere? I think this is today only. So I am collecting a lot of openings on my from various sources, and I am sharing through my Insta page. First thing, right? And these are face-to-face recruitment drives, so there is no harm in sharing this to everyone, right? However, referral openings, we get limited number of referral openings. That is why like we can't share it those referral openings on our Instagram page. Referral openings will be shared to our students only. Okay. This is one more opening, for Talent Ola, it seems. Even that also, I think this weekend only they are having that interviews. Okay. No, I think these are, these will be scheduled in their office. Okay. You can mention, you can see here clearly interview mode is face to face, final round face to face. So obviously, any company without having at least one round of face to face, they are not going to release the offer letter, right? So you have to be like, you should practice scripting, you should practice test executions, you should be focused and attentive during the sessions. That is the reason I want you to turn on the camera. And one more thing, when you are turning camera, I know that some people want to join, with your, if you are married, if you want to join through along with your spouse, yes, you can join. Not an issue with us. We will not ask we will not ask them also to pay the complete fees. Okay. First thing. And if you are, unmarried, any of your siblings want to join, yes, they can also join along with you but from the same login, but from the same location and same login. Don't say that, my brother is in US, he want to join along with me. No, then he has to pay the extra fees, additional fees, right? So when you are turning camera, we are giving these exemptions. If you are married, your spouse can join. Okay. Not, don't say that, your girlfriend want to join or boyfriend want to join. No, we can't allow it. So if you are married, you can join along with your spouse. If you are, unemployed and, if your sibling want to join along with you, yes, they can join from the same login with no double fees. Okay. There will not be double fees, but we need to share the material and all assignments and all. There will be some nominal fees for them. All right. Any other queries, guys? And how do we provide placement? We provide referral openings. Okay. We have some associate companies. Whenever they have some bulk requirement, so they will approach us. For example, Frugal Testing is one company which we are associated with. Okay. So, they will ask us to provide profiles like this, as you see here. Right. So apart from this, we have association with QOBox and Quality Kiosk, some companies, Qualizil, to name a few. Right. So we'll be providing referral openings, but don't depend on referral openings. Okay. Don't depend on anyone else for getting placement. You have to, if you learn the subject and if you are, improve your communication skills and technical skills, you will automatically get placement. Okay. And that is what we are providing. That is how we empower our students to get placement. Anything else you want to know? And we don't do those, prompting and proxy kind of stupid things. Got it, guys? And even if you want to go through that means, definitely you have to face at least one face-to-face round. There you will be filtered out. You will be kicked out there. Agree? If we don't have, stuff, if we don't have technical stuff. Agree with me?
Yeah, I agree.
Anything else? So, and is everyone okay to turn on your camera?
Yeah. Okay.
I heard only one yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. All right, then I'll close the session here for today. Signing off. This is Pawan from MGMITtraining, guys. Thank you for joining on a weekend. And I hope, this weekend batch will be successful. And most of you are from already having, one challenge that, career gap guys are facing is they are unable to produce this PF history and the bank statement and all this. But as you are already working, having some genuine experience, I hope, we'll get above 80% placement from this batch. Okay. So having said that, thank you for joining on a weekend. So signing off, this is Pawan from MGMITtraining. And please save my WhatsApp number, guys. Please save my WhatsApp number and follow our Insta page. And see you soon in the next session.